did a video a while back with the CC100X mini bike with a long intake versus a short intake. Anyway, I didn't have that bike really tuned for the altitude up here at that time. It was kind of cutting out at top end or top speed. So anyway, I have this bike that's tuned for this high altitude. And this engine here is a little bit more warmed over than that other engine that I did the test on last time. It has a 265 cam with 22-pound springs, all the billet parts, the header pipe, and the carb, and the 14cc head. So it'll be interesting to see if that short intake makes any difference on this bike. I don't think it'll make a difference from 0 to 30. I think the long intake has the advantage, but who knows with top speed. So I'm going to take this bike out for 0 to 30 and top speed, and I'll test it with the long intake, and then I'll swap that long intake out for this short intake, and we'll see if it makes any difference. At 0 to 30, long intake, CT200U-EX. Alright, did the first 0 to 30 in 3.85, but I need to do that over. This thing did a wheelie. So let me try that again. 0 to 30, long intake. Alright, let's see what I did. Alright, did 0 to 30 in 3.01. So let me go see if I can back that 3.01 up with another 0 to 30 real quick. Second attempt, 0 to 30, long intake, CT200U-EX. Okay, let's see what it did. All right, it's 0 to 30 in 3.05. So 3.01 and a 3.05. Super consistent. Let me do a top speed. Top speed run. VM22 long intake. CT200U-EX. Okay, it did a top speed of 55.81. Okay, so we did a top speed of 55.81 miles per hour and what, 3.01 from 0 to 30. So anyway, let me swap out this long intake for the short intake, and we'll do some more 0 to 30 and top speed and see if we can beat those times. Alrighty, so let me pull off this carb. Anyway, so there's your long intake versus short intake. Quite a difference. Okay, so the VM22 already has an O-ring, so no gasket needed. All right, there we go, short intake install. Let's go out and see if we can beat what, 55.81 and 3.01, 0 to 30. Okay, 0 to 30. Short intake, CT200U-EX. Seemed pretty quick with that short intake on there. Okay, it did 0 to 30 and 3.09. 3.09. Let me see if I can back that up. Second attempt, 0 to 30, short intake, CT200U-EX. Okay, let's see what I did for the second attempt, 0 to 30. 3.14. 3.14. So it is a little bit slower. It does make a little bit more torque with the longer intake. Let me do top speed. Top speed run, short intake on a CT200U-EX. Okay, let's see what we have for top speed. Yep, it even lost a little on top speed. 54.93. 54.93. So it lost on both 0 to 30 quickness and top speed. So on the Coleman CT200U-EX with the short intake manifold versus long, the bike actually lost performance 0 to 30 and top speed. If you look at the numbers, top speed for the long manifold was 55.81, and for the short it was 54.93. So it almost lost a mile per hour. And then 0 to 30, 3.01 and 3.05 for the long, and 3.09 and 3.14 for the short. So it almost lost a 1/10 of a second with the short manifold. So it's not a game changer to use the short manifold. I mean, it runs pretty similar. And especially if you want the carb out of the way, or you need the carb to stick in the frame more, or sit in the frame more, it's not a game changer. I mean, it still runs good with the short manifold, but it definitely is a little bit faster and a little bit quicker with the long manifold.